So things have been really busy for me. I mean, and I'm really happy about it with between my clients and my photo shoots and doing custom stuff. So it's really time for me to get an assistant now. So I've asked a couple of friends of mine. I've gotten resumes back from people. I've narrowed it down to these 2 prospective interns. So I have Mike and I have Grace. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a challenge where I'm gonna make an Alice in Wonderland dress, the Queen of Hearts, and I'm gonna have them design it. And whoever's the best designer of the dress, that's gonna be my assistant.
My name is Jayesh. I'm from New Jersey, also from the UK at times. I've come to New Jersey with grips of working for a young Emilie.
I went to Rutgers University. I have a bachelor's degree in fine arts, painting and sculpture. When it popped into my head that maybe I should try fashion, because fashion is another form of sculpture.
And she's quite amazing. Wasn't happy how the floor plans were exactly because it was a little messy in there, but I understand for the design studio that it has to be.
I saw an exhibition on Alexander McQueen and some of his pieces at the Metropolitan Museum, and I said, you know, this is something else. It has to do with body work, it's building, it's pulling out personality traits.
But I have to say, I am blown away by her work.
I hope that Emilie and I can learn from each other, maybe build off each other, maybe look forward to the whole process.
Her work is truly amazing. Not as good as mine, of course, but she does quite a good job, I have to say.
Hi, how you doing? So you guys know why you're here, okay? So out of everybody that I've gotten resumes and lookbooks and everything, you 2 are the top 2 interns, okay? So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today and figure out a little bit about your personalities, the reason why you want to be a designer, why you want to be my assistant. Jayesh and Grace, well, it's a pleasure meeting you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
So, thanks.
When I first met Grace, she was amazing. She has everything. She's a great designer. I really, you know, she's a little inexperienced though, but I think with the right teachings and the right type of people around her like myself to help her and to show her the ropes, I think she would be great. Mike
Came in and he wanted me to call him Jayesh. He had an English accent, but it sounded Australian. I don't know what's up with that. But, you know, he's from Jersey. You know, they're weird people in Jersey.
Yeah, good luck.
Between your 2 designs, I'm gonna pick who I wanna choose as my intern.
I feel like just like what I do in my sculptures, that you do the same thing, but just, you know, pulling out people's personalities using a line, color, space, shape, form, composition, the same thing that any other painter or sculptor does. So I just really want that opportunity to learn another form of art, in my opinion.
It starts back to when I was a little boy, growing up in the village, and you know, it's something that I've always felt, and being here in the United States is amazing. I've dreamt about it since I'm a little boy, and to be able to work for someone like you with an impeccable reputation like you do have, and the amount of professionalism you carry is just something that I need to be part of. And
yeah, not very professional. Yeah, I don't think he has 11 years experience in anything, and I think even his vision is bad. Like, he's lying about that. Those glasses were horrible. That haircut was like Ken doll or something.
We've spoken a couple times, and I think we've gotten along for the most part.
So what I want you guys to do is I'm gonna show you Steph's video, and then you're gonna look at it, you're gonna go back, do your rendition of the dress, and then come back and show me what you have, and then I'll come back to you and let you know who I decided to make the dress for, okay?
Sounds good. Hi, I'm Stephanie Jean Keita. This is my friend Diana, wondering who she is. I am videotaping this for Emilie Jerard. I was wondering if you could do a dress for this calendar release that I'm having for Gorgeous and Gory. My situation is I basically have been admiring you for a long time.
I grew up in South America, Uruguay. I don't remember much about it. I remember slight details. It's very different down there. I didn't really have a childhood per se, because I was always in either sick at home or in the hospital.
I looked up to you because of everything that you've done in the industry of designing, and would want to meet you one day, and you have made me realize that I'm into everything that you do.
When I was a baby, I was born with a rare disease called PFIC3, and in my country, Uruguay, there was no kind of liver disease or anything of that sort of liver transplants, any kind of organ transplants.
Hopefully one day we can actually meet and you can actually design one of my dresses.
I can't think of anybody else who would really deserve this dress better than she does. She's one of the most selfless people. She has taken care of me when I needed somebody, and I really think that she would deserve to get this more than anybody else I know.
At 19 is when I started getting really sick. I was literally rushed every day to the hospital, and the doctors were like, there's no point of you going back home, so might as well stay here. It was gonna be, I can't forget this, it was a Three Kings Day. That night we got a phone call from the hospital in Mount Sinai, New York, where I got my transplant. And they said, we found a liver. It was a hectic turnaround, like I couldn't believe it. And I was the first person to actually get a transplant that day. This 63-year-old man, from what I was told, from Long Island, he died of a brain aneurysm. His family, if they didn't make that last decision of donating his liver, I wouldn't be right now talking. It was an experience that I went through that I think I would go through it again just to be here. And if I could thank him in any way.
After seeing Stephanie's video, I really felt touched by it. I felt connected to her, and I loved her red hair and her style. It was something that I could relate to because that's how I design, and I felt that she would appreciate any clothes that I made for her. And it felt great to be able to do something nice for her after having her deal with, such a really rough childhood. It was like, out of everybody that I've seen, hers was the most connected I felt with anybody that I had to design anything for.
I was also, reason why I'm doing this, because my wish is to actually own one of your dresses, because I'm a big fan of you, and I would just basically want to meet you.
I actually have a tattoo about my transplant. It's my parents' names. Those I got afterwards, but my first one, it relates to my transplant. January 7th at 7 o'clock in the morning, 2007 is when I had my transplant. I was the 7th person to get an organ from this one, this organ donor, and everything kind of revolves around this number. I've always been around 7. 2007, January 7th at 7 o'clock in the morning. He was 63 years old. My birth month is July, which is 7. That's another thing that's kind of weird. 777 across my wrist with 63, because that's a number that I'll never forget.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Stephanie. Emilie, yes.
Yes, I'm Emilie Jerard. Welcome to my design studio. I really loved your video. It was awesome. And everybody, out of all the people that I saw, I really was touched by everything that you had to say. And the fact that you loved my designs, I want to say thank you so much.
I want to thank you, though, for picking my video.
Yeah, so your dress.
Yes.
So do you have anything in mind on what you want it to look like? What things you want to show off on your body?
Well, I'm a very curvy girl, so.
Yeah, I see
and
that.
I do like to wear heels. So
Okay, so
I want something long, possibly, and maybe long sleeves, or maybe, I don't know.
Okay, all right, sounds great. You have, I see, if you just will, let me take your stuff.
Oh, sure.
I love your red hair, by the way.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I think we have something in common.
Yeah, I think so too. It's really great. I felt that, she was all the time dealing with her situations and her issue, that she was always true to herself.
I love Halloween. I'm obsessed with Halloween.
Really? Is it your
Yeah.
favorite holiday?
It's my favorite holiday.
Okay, mine too. It's like
Yeah.
Christmas.
It's like Christmas.
Right? Yeah.
My Halloweens prior to now that I'm healthier were pretty much me staying home sick, or I was in the hospital. And Halloween to me is a big thing. I love Halloween. That's like Christmas to me.
I didn't really get to celebrate Halloween like I actually want to celebrate Halloween.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what is your the favorite character that you wanted to be for Halloween?
Of course I had red hair, so
Yeah.
the Red
Oh,
Queen.
the Queen of Hearts.
Yes, Queen of
Really?
Hearts.
Not Alice? Because most people want to be Alice. They always want to be Prissy Alice.
So My friend Diana, she's going full on in costume as Alice.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to attend because I really don't have a dress to go to the event too, but actually like the whole gown thing and the whole, like you're going to a ball.
Yeah, and being regal, you
Yes.
know, being the queen, baking all the rules.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, everyone wants to do that, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I think for the dress, I want to bring out a regal, a glam, an Oscar, maybe like an Oscar dress, you know,
Okay.
something real
Yeah.
fancy and sleek and red carpet, maybe
That would be
for
really nice,
real.
yeah.
Okay, all right. I got some ideas in my head. I felt that I could make her a dress for her event that will make her feel like she's going to an Emmy or the Oscars, and that's what I wanted to do for her. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take measurements on
Okay.
you. Okay. So one of the things that's really important about my designs and the stuff I wear is custom made for you.
Okay.
All right.
yeah.
So it's supposed to fit you perfectly.
All right.
Okay. And for whatever you think, everybody that's on the red carpet, everyone's on television, all that stuff is custom, either tailored or altered in some way to make them fit right. That ready to wear stuff coming off the rack, off the hanger, put on, looking awesome. That doesn't really work that way. Okay, so when you see the fit of clothes, it's because things are custom made to make that person look awesome because it's fitted to their body. It was great, and she had this little edge, and I bring edge to my fashion and my style. So after seeing that, I realized that I could make her an outfit that would match both her style and the way I design my clothes. Thank you so much for coming to my
No.
design studio. I
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
Emily.
it. And I really look
appreciate it.
forward to working on your dress.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Time to get to work. So I got the sketches back from Grace and Mike, and both of them gave me some wonderful work. I was really surprised by Mike's lines and his really modern twist on Alice in Wonderland and the Queen of Hearts. Grace was more traditional, beautiful, beautiful Tudor style clothes. I really loved it. But unfortunately, I can only pick one person. So you guys saw the video, you saw Steph, you heard her story. So I want to see if you listened to her, you know, what she liked, what she didn't like, you know, if you really got her personality through watching the video, okay? And what she's all about in your drawings, okay? So show me what you got.
Okay. Would you like to go first or me?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay.
Pull it out of here. There it is. Voila.
You don't have a portfolio book for that?
My cousin stole it.
Your
It's
cut-
a long story. We'll talk later.
Okay,
But anyway,
sure,
listen.
go ahead.
I started it with this riveting, this exhilarating, like little thing here.
His drawing, very vampire-ish, had nothing to do with anything about Steph at all. Steph told us that she loved Alice in Wonderland. He didn't even stick to the idea that it was an Alice in Wonderland image that was supposed to be sketched.
With the little shields back here. Just, it's kind of, I think it's great.
So what that from the video that you got from her personality to make that dress? Like what inspired you from what you saw of her and heard of her to make you draw that dress?
Geez, that's a real good question. I think I've designed the best thing there is, and nobody else could do anything better than myself. It's just, it's unheard of, and it's perfect. I got the high collars in there, and just the dress is all long and stuff, and it's just, it's riveting.
Okay.
It's
All right.
amazing.
It's my best work. It's okay. It's all right. It's very, very nice. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's good. I'm
sorry to cry.
I didn't even choose yet. Like I didn't even choose who yet. So there's like no reason for you to be upset. No.
I'm so embarrassed.
Okay, Grace. Show me what you got, hun. What you got? Yeah, you'll be okay, right? You'll be all right.
You good, man? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hi.
Hi. Yes.
So, looking at the video with Steph, I'm going through the video. I realized I kind of felt the opposite. I felt Steph was a little bit of a warm personality. Again, that the bright red hair stands out. I want to bring that into the costume, and because she does love Queen of Hearts, and the Queen of Hearts is a kind of an evil character, but she's taking that away and bringing more of Steph into it. She's a regal character. She's a very forward character. She's majestic. She's sassy, and I kind of try to bring out that sassiness with Stephanie and that character together.
The dress she designed was amazing, and she has lots of talent, but I think she is inexperienced, and I think she needs some more experience in this business.
Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for
Thank you.
interviewing. It was
Such
a
an
pleasure.
honor.
It was a pleasure. Thanks. And thanks, Grace, so much.
Thanks
You're
a
a great
lot.
artist.
Oh, thank
and,
you.
you know, thank you. And I'll see you back in a couple days, okay, guys? I'll let you know what's happening.
Nice working with you.
Nice meeting you.
All right, great. Thanks. At the end, I chose Grace. I felt that her style complemented my own, and I like the fact that she's an artist. And I wanted to see what an artist and a designer together could come up with as in designing clothes together. Excuse me? Like a path or something.
The Mad Hatter Ball. Wow. That was an experience that I would probably never forget as well. I wasn't really expecting a lot of people to show up, but it was kind of crazy. There was a lot of people there, and I don't know, it was interesting how many people actually came out dressed up, and it was interesting seeing, like, you know, the Queen and everyone dancing, having a good time.
Be very careful of the Red Queen. She's in a very, very bad mood. I almost just, very close, just got away.
It was an interesting and very amusing day.
You see her coming?
Yeah,
Okay.
can't miss that hair.
She sees us?
There she is. I'm gonna wave her over.
Hi! Hi, good. Hi. So I told you to meet me here for Mad Hatter Ball?
Yes.
Okay, so guess what?
What?
You're going to be the Queen of Hearts.
Shut up.
You said you wanted to be the Queen of Hearts.
Yes, I did.
This is your day. Go and get changed.
Oh, thank you. First time I saw Emilie's dress, I couldn't believe how gorgeous it was. I couldn't believe that it was even possible that she made this dress in like the little time that she had.
I want her to be herself and my designs and the clothes I make for her and own it and know she looks beautiful in her edgy, punk, cool style.
You look gorgeous!
How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel like the queen.
Great.
Good! Pretty.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Thank you.
Now go enjoy the ball.
Okay. It was amazing. It was just speechless. I couldn't, there's no words to describe how awesome that dress was. I didn't really think that I was gonna get any dress. I just totally, I thought I was gonna, you know, probably see it somewhere else, but not physically there.
Executioners! If you think I'm more beautiful than this imposter here, say, raise your hands.
She's much
You're
more
not
beautiful!
Raise your hands! And
Let
are
your
you
hands
kidding
talk!
me?
Raise your ears! Swimming contest!
Thank you. I'm the nicest. Wow.
When I gave Steph her dress, like the look in her eyes when she saw it is the reason why I designed. It's to give the person the confidence and make them feel like they are owning it.
It was just really, it was a really beautiful dress.
And be yourself and do what's real and do what's right, 'cause ain't no use in fighting it. Yeah.
So apparently there's a rumor that people are saying that I said he was talentless. Let's clear that up. First of all, I didn't say he was talentless, I said he was a liar, because that accent was, I don't think he was real. I mean, you're from Jersey and you're from England, and yeah. And you know, the fact that he cracked under pressure like that, like right away, as soon as he heard something slightly negative.
Did she just call me cheesy and said I was talentless? You're kidding me. Bitch, you gotta be kidding me. She called me that? Holy You gotta be kidding me. Seriously, are you for real? She called me talentless? She don't even know how to sew, that broad. Can't believe she said that. I'm gonna sell her dress on eBay. That's it. Where is she? I'm leaving.
Whatever.